All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a big Saturday. I'm really glad it's Saturday. Today I finally slept in, which was so good for me. But I really want to talk to you guys about really something important. So, a few weeks ago we had a major winter storm, Winter Storm Ezekiel. It was one of the strongest winter storms I've ever seen in my current career in studying meteorology and trying to become a meteorologist in my future. But real fast, these are the current winter storms that we are currently looking at right now. These are the names of these winter storms that when we get a winter storm, these will be the names that they will be named after. So first we had Aubrey, then we had Bessie, then we had Caleb, then we had Dorothy, which is my mom's middle name, and then we had Ezekiel, which was a major winter storm, and then our next one will be Finley and Gage. So I want to get really right into this. So this is how it started. We had a major low pressure system, a big dip in the jet stream pattern. And this low pressure system was by far one of the strongest low pressure systems I've ever seen in my career in studying winter storms. But this was the track of it. It brought several inches of snow into places like Nevada, Utah, Arizona, and also going back into Wyoming and Colorado, into Idaho, Montana, to the Dakotas. But here was a jet stream pattern. Once again, a huge dip, bringing a lot of cold air from Canada. Bringing several inches of snow. Look at these snow totals right here. I mean, right near Mammoth Lakes, that is 3+ feet of snow. I mean, that's almost like, if you have a son or a daughter that's, maybe 10 years old, that's up to their neck. I mean, that's how much snow some of these places got. Now, not every place in the Southwest got that much snow, but look at these totals. We could be looking at 12 to 18 inches of snow, 5 to 8 to 12. I mean, this thing was a snow monster. Now, once this thing did head back out into the east, we did have alerts, winter storm advisories, winter storm warnings, winter storm watches. We had winter storm warnings in Green Bay, Wisconsin, Gaylord, Michigan. Winter storm advisories were in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And look at this, we also had blizzard and ice storm warnings. One of those ice storm warnings was in Duluth, Minneapolis. And look at this, just east of Pittsburgh, we had an ice storm warning. I mean, that is unbelievable that Pittsburgh gets an ice storm warning. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen an ice storm warning in Pittsburgh. But we did have several winter storm warnings also back into Pennsylvania, for that, and also into New York. Once it headed into the east, look at this jet stream pattern now. Several inches of snow, into Minneapolis, Wisconsin, Michigan. Look at that, even West Virginia and North Carolina. Can you believe that snow got so far down south? But then back into the Northeast, like states like New York, Rhode Island, Vermont, New Hampshire. Look at these totals. We could be looking at, once again, 12 to 18 inches of snow. Now, because we did have blizzard warnings out, we were looking at wind gusting up to around 30 to 40 miles per hour. Look at this, 40 to 50 miles per hour in North Platte, Nebraska. Holy crud, that is a lot to wind. And could you imagine if it was blowing at 40 to 50 miles per hour? Could you imagine a winter storm what it would be gusting? I mean, that would almost be like a low grade Category 1 hurricane. So just unbelievable how much power this storm had behind its back. And once it did head back into the east, we did have ice storm warnings once again just south of Pittsburgh, and also into places like State College and just west of Hagerstown. So an absolute killer of winter storm. Now, once the system did head back out into the east, look at this. All that blue is all snow. Boston, Massachusetts, Providence, Rhode Island, Concord, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine. Look at all of this snow right here. Thankfully, most of the rain was back out into the Atlantic Ocean, but what a major winter storm. Look at these totals. After the snow was done, look at that. 18 to 24 inches of snow in Albany, New York. Oh my word. That is a lot of snow. And that was even in Massachusetts. They usually don't get that much snow. Yes, they'll get a few inches here and there, but nothing like this. That was just unbelievable. So an absolutely killer of a winter storm. I'm so glad you guys watched this video, and please let this be a reminder to you that you can never underestimate the power of Mother Nature. It'll bring sometimes beautiful days, and then some days it'll bring catastrophic events like Category 5 hurricanes, major blizzards, ice storms, and everything. So please never underestimate the power of weather. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day and a great weekend.